Is your boss a dictator? When you go to work, how does your boss greet you and treat you? Do you trust your boss? Do you feel he steals from your customers and the employees?
It's mine. It's mine.
Is your boss a cheapskate? Would they take more money for themselves and not share with their employees? Do you feel your boss is trustworthy? If you're a plumber in the Puget Sound and you're frustrated with your current employment situation, come give Compass Plumbing a try. I'd like to introduce both the owners, Nick and Dylan, at this time to tell you a little bit more about Compass and Rocket Rooter.
In 2009, I was working for another company. It was my son's birthday, and I got injured at his birthday party. So I needed surgery, and it required like 7 months of recovery. When it was time for me to come back to work, it was 2010, and the economy wasn't doing too good, and the company I was working for was downsizing. And so there wasn't really room to bring me back on. I'd been doing plumbing for a long time, and I really just couldn't think of a company that I wanted to go work for.
When Nick and Stephanie opened Compass, I think a lot of people would say that it was not the best time to open a company. The recession, we're deep in the recession, but they showed a lot of grit, and we've been now around for 12 years. You know, that was a lot of personal sacrifice.
In almost every way, it was not a good time or not the best way to do it. What made it easy to do was we didn't have anything to lose. We started Compass Plumbing in 2010. I think being a small company, I've worked for some big companies, and it's real easy to feel like a number. For us, hopefully it feels like we're providing a place where people feel like they're a part of something, like they're creating something, they're a part of kind of a family. Me and Dylan, we're just hardworking, honest guys, and we want to have hardworking, honest people working for us. We're really trying to provide good opportunities for the people that come and work for us, and do the best we can to develop them and give them all the tools and resources that they need to do a good job.
Yeah, I think it kind of speaks in our motto of like being clean, honest, and thorough. Right? There's nothing really flashy about that. You know, this is kind of what you expect. Expect our guys to have the same type of standard in how they operate professionally, also in their own lives too.
For me and Dylan, we're both very family-oriented guys. We also understand that our employees value their families. So we try to respect people with their time and try to give them a good opportunity to take money home to their families.
A lot of what we try and do is provide the tools and remove obstacles. So providing trucks and equipment and fully stocked and full administrative staff, including a dispatcher, an office manager, full-time estimator, a human resource manager. And all these things, they make it so that we can have a well-running machine. So the guys in the field can just get out there and make money. Even in the beginning of Compass, when we couldn't afford really even to pay ourselves, on a regular basis, we put the bill for health insurance. We got the best trucks we possibly could get, and we still have that mentality of providing our guys with the best so that they have all the tools to be successful.
Yeah, I'm in the trenches a lot with the plumbers. I like to be hands-on and lead by example. I think that's important, to be out there with them and show them. Sometimes it can be pretty rough, and there's nothing that I'll ask them to do that I haven't done or I'm still not willing to do.
We're really diverse. So alongside Compass Plumbing and Drain Services, which is primarily maintenances and service work to commercial properties, we also have an arm which is Rocket Rooter. That's fairly newly launched, but that's focusing on residential service in Pierce County. We also have another arm which is projects, and that's kind of where being a minority and veteran-owned company is to our advantage. We were able to do work for the government, Pierce County, the city of Seattle, city of Tacoma. A lot of other companies just aren't available to do at our scale. We originated as a service company, and service plumbing is different than, say, new construction. A service plumber is customer-minded. We would need someone who is creative and can troubleshoot, can work autonomously, and has like a no-quit kind of attitude. Good
problem-solving skills.
They have to be handy. A lot of what people don't think about is that your plumbing can be perfect, but if the customer doesn't like you, well then that's pretty much a failed project. We're also looking for people who can get along with people and represent Compass well. Over the last 12 years, we've been really lucky. We've had a lot of customers that have stuck with us. That type of one-on-one relationship really transfers over to a good relationship for our guys. They go to our customers as a trusted partner. It is very collaborative, and I think that a lot of service plumbers are anxious about that. You know, you go into a place almost like you don't know what you're walking into. But when our guys go to job sites, they're welcomed like almost as an employee. Our customers know our standard. They know that we're not going to take advantage of them because we don't hire people that would do that because they trust us. The sky's the limit. We are constantly developing and growing. We have so many positions that aren't even imagined yet. A lot of people see growth in terms of volume. In our case, we've measured growth in terms of profitability. So our profitability has doubled over the last 2 years. In a 12-year-old company, that's pretty major. You know, and I think it's that shift in mindset that not only brings money to the company, but also means the bottom line for our guys. If I was someone looking for a company, I wouldn't necessarily want to jump into a machine. I want to be on the ground floor. Right now, we are in desperate need of good guys because we have so many opportunities that we need to find people that we can rely on and that have the vision for growth.